Let's get things started with fact or fiction. Neymar will come to MLS in 2025.
I'll say fact because I'll be optimistic here and hope that it happens because I feel pretty good that he's going to be leaving Saudi Arabia when his contract expires in the summer. And if an MLS club cannot come up with the money to get him here, it'll be very disappointing.
Listen, bro, all I want is Neymar MLS highlights with Brazilian funk in the background. That's all I need.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
I need that. Welcome back to another episode of the Rondo. I'm here with Tom and Tom. Messi had a massive year in 2024. Did he win Best Player in MLS
MVP,
as well?
yeah.
MVP. What can we expect from Messi and Inter Miami in 2025?
Well, the expectations are go set a goal contributions record, go set another points record, go win MLS Cup, be competitive in the Club World Cup. Again, they're unfair expectations, but that's what you get when you have Lionel Messi, Sergio Busquets, and everything else. That's where I'm expecting them to be. They'll be one of the very best teams in Major League Soccer again next season. I am absolutely sure that they have some things to figure out this offseason. But again, you have Messi, and that's a starting point.
Yeah, at the same time, though, you kind of figure that, like, there's a lot of work to do because, you know, that defense was pretty terrible. They need someone to play alongside Sergio Busquets reliably. And Diego Gomez is a big loss in attack, to be honest. So it's not going to be super easy.
What's Messi's expiry date? How long do you think you could do it for?
Dude, so I saw this quote from Jorge Mas where he said that we expect Messi to play for us at the start of 2026. The asterisk on that is that he's also going to play in the World Cup. And, like, you know, this is it. But I don't know if he can still keep going by then, man. I mean, it just depends. It just
months from now.
Okay, well, but it just depends how well you look after his legs, right? I mean, with all greats in sports, LeBron James, who we were just talking about, right? You hope that they can play forever, but maybe that's not entirely realistic.
Of course, it's not realistic. But so one, his contract is through 25. There's an option for 2026. As you said, the Inter Miami owners have been saying repeatedly, we firmly expect Lionel Messi to be our number 10. They open a new stadium or plan to open a new stadium. It's Miami time. We'll see. They plan to open a new stadium that season. He keeps saying we expect Lionel Messi to be our number 10 as we open the stadium.
Do you guys think Messi playing in the 2026 World Cup will tarnish his reputation after winning 2022 if he doesn't win it in 2026?
No, because 22 could have been the perfect ending, but I thought that might be the storybook right off into the sunset. Just won the World Cup, did everything he needed to do. But then, he even said, I want to play with the gold patch on my shirt. And, when you watch Argentina, the Copa America, he was still extremely important for that team. And I don't think that it'll ever get into a territory where there's arguments with Portugal. Are they better with or without Cristiano Ronaldo? Whatever, right? I don't think that's going to happen for Messi. So him playing in the 2026 World Cup, I think, just extends his legacy even further, no matter what happens.
Messi in Argentina, they have literally built the team around him. It's like Messi and Alexis McAllister and then a bunch of just dudes who will stand up for him and fucking kill you if you touch him. That's awesome. That is so cool in a way that Portugal don't with Cristiano.
I mean, you gotta protect your vet.
Protect
you
the
gotta
king.
protect your 10, man.
King, yeah, the
Protect
king.
the king.
Protect your king, bro. This is chess. Now we're gonna game Tom versus Tom. Can you name each first goal scorer of every World Cup final since 1998? 1998 World Cup, Brazil versus France, 21st minute. Who scored?
Thierry Henry.
I know who it is.
Thuram.
Ronaldo.
Nope. He actually went out early this game.
Zidane. Let's go.
Germany versus Brazil, 2002 World Cup, 67th minute.
Said Ronaldo again. We did say that exactly at the same time.
It is R9. 2006 FIFA World Cup, France versus Italy, 7th minute.
Zidane.
Oh, yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Zinedine Zidane. 116th minute, Spain versus Netherlands, 2010 World
Iniesta.
Cup.
Iniesta, come
Man, you were
on.
itching to say
You
that,
hadn't even
man.
finished it.
Yeah, that's where you got to come in with a couple shoulders over the top.
2014 World Cup,
Mario
Germany versus
Götze.
Argentina. Everybody remembers that.
Yeah.
France versus Croatia, 2018 World Cup final, 18th minute.
Could it be Dejan Lovren?
It might be the Lovren.
I feel like we would know that.
Yeah, I
So
know
Lovren is what I'm going to say.
Kylian Mbappe then.
It's an own goal.
Oh, it is an own goal. Oh, Mandzukic.
Nice
It was
one.
Mandzukic.
Nice
Wow.
one.
2022 World Cup, France versus Argentina, 23rd minute, first goal scorer.
Is that Mbappe?
No, it's not. It's Angel Di Maria. Oh, I said that with such confidence as well.
No, because Messi came on. So, Benzema?
Nah, Benzema didn't play in 2020.
Where is it? Oh, that's
Remember,
right. What am I
got
talking
cut,
about?
like, right
You
before
lost
the
it.
tournament.
No, that's brutal.
He's lost his marbles.
Please got that.
Julian Alvarez.
Oh, guys, come on.
Oh,
Messi then?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had it that France went up 1-0. That's where I was
it was
working
Lionel
from.
Messi, brothers. Come on, remember Di Maria cut?
Messi scored a brace in that final.
Yeah. But it got overshadowed because Mbappe was hooping.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
So we got a tiebreaker. So now we're going to take it to a UEFA Champions League final, 2009. Barcelona versus Manchester United. Who scored the first goal?
Wayne Rooney.
No, it's wrong as hell. It's Lionel Messi with the header.
With the header. Yeah, you got it, bro.
That's fine.
You got it, bro. You did get it.
Done.
Lionel Messi with the header. Done.
Done. Hey, good game, mate. Good game, mate. Good game, mate.
Moving on to the Club World Cup. What's your guys' first reactions in regards to the draw?
I'm excited. Again, it is a cash grab, all that stuff. All those things are fair, but I could also say, when it comes, I'm probably going to be watching the games. I'm probably going to be caring. When the groups came out, I was like, all right, this feels more real. It's looking like, like River Plate's in the same group with Monterrey and Inter Milan. I was like, that looks cool. Oh, the Seattle Sounders are playing PSG and Botafogo. That's going to be fun. So, like, I'm kind of wrapped up into it, and I guess getting excited, even though, again, all on the front end for all the critiques that we've had on this show and elsewhere, it's fair.
I mean, yeah, at the same time, though, I just find it really hard to get gassed about some of the other games. I mean, like, due respect to your Egyptian teams, your Moroccan teams, and look, this is massive for them, and it's massive money generators, right, in a sense. But at the same time, it's like, damn, with 32 teams, am I really going to have to sit through those games in order to get to your PSG buy-in? Do you know what I mean? The other thing I really wanted, and I don't think this is possible now, is a Boca River Super Classico in the round of 16 because of the way the groups are set up. How good would that be in America?
But I feel like in the FIFA World Cup, we watch smaller countries play against each other. So what's really the difference?
Yeah, the fact that the Club World Cup won't be played with the same intensity.
Yeah. Oh, that is very true. And one thing, man, these ticket prices better be affordable for
well,
people.
You know what? They've just come
It's
out.
FIFA, it probably won't be.
You clever kids. $30 is what they start at.
Yeah, to start off, that's straight. But
I've seen some ticket prices in Seattle. I've seen the ticket prices in Seattle, and it wasn't that.
$30, you're going to sit in heaven, bro, to watch the game, bro. You watching way above. Looking at the Club World Cup, who are some stars to watch for the tournament?
Everyone. I mean, like, that's the beauty of it, right? Is that, like, Erling Haaland, Harry Kane.
Vinny.
Yeah, exactly. Vinny,
Jordan
Mbappe,
Morris.
Jordan Morris. That's the selling point from Gianni Infantino. Like, that's what he said. He was like, all the big names, the players you know, and we've had all that talk about will teams be fined if they don't play their stars. Looks like they have to play their stars, man. So it's not going to be like Man City with Oscar Bob at left wing. It's going to be Phil Foden or Jack Grealish or whatever.
Man, I'm telling you, City might be better off having Oscar Bob than Phil Foden on the pitch right now. I'll tell you that.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
The
Seeing
hate.
them struggle, I've been loving it.
Well, of course you have, because you got nothing else to be excited about.
All right.
Set
I'm on my
piece
hate watch.
merchants.
Moving on to San Diego in the expansion draft. What's your guys' thoughts on the initial team? They've got some players now. The roster looks all right.
Yeah, they have a decent roster. Again, you look at Chucky Lozano and you look at like Patty McNair is another guy that I like a lot for this build. We'll see where else they go. We'll see what they hold because in recent expansion years, every GM that I've spoken to that is in this process always says we want to hold resources for the summer because while we believe in our ability to sign players and do everything, like, we're not crazy enough to think every single signing is going to be perfect. And if it is, even better. But we want to be able to have the flexibility to do more in the summer. So I think even opening day, it'll be mostly a complete roster and you'll know what to expect. But I do think that they're going to save some resources to use in the summer if they need to.
Do you know what? One thing I'm really disappointed by, though, is the kits. I was really underwhelmed by the San Diego kits.
They're
and
mad
it was like,
plain.
Yeah, it was like the fastest selling MLS
Kit.
jersey ever, wasn't it?
Yeah, San
like
Diego
within
fans.
24
Yeah.
hours.
With their relationship with Right to Dream, it looks like they're going to be bringing players from FC Nordsjælland, potentially players from Ghana as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this is cheating in a way?
No, I think it's an excellent scouting network, and I think it's a really interesting way of trying to bring in top talent that is maybe still undiscovered. I think Right to Dream can still be a little bit dicey in terms of the way that players are maybe held into contracts a little bit. But let's be honest, if you're a kid that maybe doesn't have like a clear path to football, like you would in, say, like if you're Jadon Sancho in like a cage in Manchester, for example, like if you're a kid in like Ghana, then sweet, and I'm all for it. And if they find a couple gems, like awesome.
Well, so it's MLS clubs have been scouting through Right to Dream in the past. Like they've signed players from Right to Dream.
Absolutely.
So like I don't think this is abnormal. Like you look at like the multi-club model is just the norm in world football now. This is nothing new, but MLS does have rules to protect against like, you buy a player at your other club and then it's a free loan and all the salaries being covered to try to get around the salary cap. No teams can do that. So it won't be cheating. It's just modern football now.
Do you guys think they're going to have a true lasting impact in MLS in the short term and in the long term as well?
They want to be a club that helps push the academy model forward in Major League Soccer. So they broke ground on a beautiful training facility for the youth teams, development, residencies, and stuff like that. You know better than anybody, the Philadelphia Union have been at the forefront of that. FC Dallas had been before the Union. So I think every couple years, a new club has to take the baton to go one step further. Same way that Dallas did incredible work. Then Philly took that and went further with Ernst Tanner and everything he knew from Salzburg. And now a couple other clubs have tried to do some things on the cutting edge, but I think it's San Diego with all of their expertise from Reg to Dream and everything else. And now this new residency program. So yes, like I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking in the sense that, oh my God, nobody thought of this before. But I do believe that they're going to help push that forward.
I mean, that's awesome, right, though, because that's the point. If you come into the league, you have to be able to offer something. Do you know what I mean? It's like the obligation isn't just to your team, it's to American soccer as a whole, which, is that fair? Not quite sure. But the whole point is that, you know, these guys are trying something. That's sick. Big fan.
Finish off this episode. We're going to do a little Fowler play on.
Okay.
Fowler play on MLS needs a star to come in and around the 2026 World Cup.
Play on. I think it has to be like the last component, right? Because if like part of the thing is that the World Cup needs to be almost like a segue into the rest of American soccer. Maybe I'm looking at this far too logically. But I think they just need that next guy to come up. So whether it's Neymar or, I mean, even Christian Pulisic ? I don't know. It seems like they just do.
I'm reading this as an American star, and so I'll say foul in the sense that they need to, but I'll say play on in that it's going to happen. There's going to be an American World Cup player that is in Europe right now that will come to the national team before 26. I know that that's a desire for a lot of teams. The league would obviously like it to happen. And guess what? You talk about Pulisic, you throw that name out there. People I talk to say they won't give me a time frame or an expectations, but what they keep saying is sooner than you think. You know why? He just renewed his contract to become the highest paid player at AC Milan, right. 5 million euro net. So call that taxes, quick math, 8 or 9 million gross? My friend Lorenzo Insigne is making 15 million over every year for 4 years. Weston McKennie was going to get 10 or 15, somewhere between 10 to 15 million dollars from Cincinnati.
Wow.
What do you think Christian Pulisic would be worth if he came back to MLS?
Wow,
you got to be 13 mil, bro.
Easy.
13 mil for sure.
I mean, but it's a question of like worth in terms of on-pitch performance and the fact that he's Christian Pulisic.
But that's the thing. He'd be more valuable. It's to say, like, I think this about there's a lot of players, or like, say Josh Sargent is a guy that a couple MLS teams have tried to sign. Like, his transfer fee's gone up, but you look at Weston McKennie, he can make more money in MLS than anywhere else.
Oh, absolutely.
And that doesn't mean that he should come, but that's a question. That's an answer to the question of why. Why would they even consider it? That's why.
And family, they're right here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them trying to find their family, trying to find their wife. They want to marry an American girl. Why not come back home? That's our episode of the Rondo. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comment sections if you would like to see Neymar in MLS. I would love to see that, and we'll see you guys soon.
Sweet.